Hey y'all, welcome back. It's time for some more Clair Obscur 33. I have no idea what episode we're on. We're on like 13 or something like that. I don't know. Let's listen to this expedition.
My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies.
Wolf 41.
Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The paintbrus might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big.
Honestly, fair.
Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Air. Good, good idea, gang. I feel as though my knowledge is telling me that the paintress can make as many of her minions as she wants, and it doesn't seem to cost her very much. Otherwise, I would feel that there would be a lot less of them running around. Get this guy dead. This is much better. We get quick strike, and we get it while you're defenseless. Perfect. Pop you a little heat here. Oh, I had it, dude. Finally starting to lock in on the vibe of these guys. I just literally can't. I can't do it. There's the audio cue that I'm used to. That little high-pitched audio cue is just not there, or it's disguised by something.
Let me flow.
Just normally. It's so forgiving. Also, audio design key. Still, you know. All right, we got to get our boy off the ground. Oh, come on. Chromatic luster. Okay. So there are indeed chromatic versions of these things. I'm guessing this thing's fire element. We'll hit him with one immolation, but if this heals him over time, that'll be really annoying. Okay, it doesn't. I really tried. Well, now we are the ones burning. We knew this time would come. A lot of our stuff is very burn-centric. Not very good for us. We want to get a rebirth in here.
I'm ready.
Oh, I missed that last one. Oh, I didn't realize you were. Ew, my bad. Oh, sevens? That's okay. We tonight we've gotten our butts kicked a little bit more than usual. That's a-okay. Let us pop this. We know that we need to change some stuff up, right? And beyond just our pictos, I think our pictos especially do need to get changed. Increased break damage on counterattack is honestly one that you just want somewhere else. Except the thing that we're looking at always is the additional stats, right? Because we can apply these no matter what. But the additional stats that we get are important. Health is always good. Speed is pretty good too. 50% damage on first hit once per battle isn't too crazy because usually our first hit is a startup turn. If I get plus AP... Oh yeah, it's already equipped. That's right. Well, let me go ahead and just real quick make sure I get that. Which one is that? Not first strike. Plus 1 AP on battle start. Because when you gain an AP, everyone gains an AP, thanks to your Dunium. Only when you're in defensive stance, though. So, what other stuff do we want to put on you? We want speed and crit rate seems pretty good, right? Perilous parry seems like that's probably pretty good for you, right? Breaking counter. I don't necessarily love breaking counter. First hit dealt and taken deals 50% increased damage. Does seem decent. AP on base attack. We should never base attack on this character, basically. Gain rush if fighting alone. Plus 1 AP on battle start. Gain shell if fighting alone. We're not fighting alone. We want speed and crit rate, right? So we want a high level speed and crit rate. Like dead energy. Plus 3 AP on killing an enemy. That seems fine. Okay. And for you, I want to put speed. We have speed, crit, crit. I want to put some HP on you, buddy. Health and crit seems pretty good. For you, health, speed. We're basically all speed on you, I think. Defense. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything other than health, speed, and defense, really. And then crit rate, obviously. So, if I can get speed and crit rate. I don't want that kind of speed and crit rate. Plus 1 AP on parry, but we already have that one out. This one's 54 speed. Recover 50% health on killing an enemy. Seems fine. First strike, play first. Give me the health one. Okay. So then let's take everything off for one. And see what we want our actual like build to be. We got 47 Lumina points available. Base attack damage. We do get base attacks in with her on occasion. Augmented counter and breaker I think are really important. That's fine. Dodger I think is fine as well. Plus 3 AP on killing an enemy, for how cheap that is, seems pretty good. Critical burn seems pretty good. AP on jump counterattack doesn't sound crazy. Base attack doesn't sound too crazy. Increased break on base attack. Wait, so our parries, plus 1 AP on parry. Roulette we get on everyone. Plus 1 AP on battle start we get on almost everyone. Go ahead and buff our basic attack, I guess. And buff our opening strike. For you, specifically, we want roulette. We want offensive ones. We want we want shooter. I really want to make this guy be a shooter. We had Gustav like partially spec'd into shooting, but powerful for 1 turn on a base attack. Yeah, that'll be part of being a shooter, right? Base attack damage as well. Increased damage on first hit. Powerful while fighting alone. Burning shots, dodger. I want anything that has shots in it. Death's door, we don't really care. I mean, we might eventually, right? But Dead energy is just generically good. Staggering attack, just generically good and cheap. Marking shots, perfect. After a free aim hit, our base attack damage is increased by 50% for 1 turn. Plus AP when hitting a marked target. So this way we'll, on occasion, we'll mark someone and then we'll shoot and we'll get that bullet back, basically. I think it'll be pretty good. Okay, so we want augmented counter. Auto shell seems pretty nice. We got breaking shots over here, good. Breaking counter, dodger. Plus 1 AP on base attack. I don't really care. Rewarding mark. Incentivizes us to do mark targets more, but I don't think that's crazy for us. Roulette we get. Give me powerful and dropping below 50. Give me critical burn because we're doing a lot of burn. Give me breaker and augmented first strike. Sure. Then for her now. So I think we are going to swap you in here. You're really just like a damage dealer, right? So AP on kills. Base attack, you should never have to base attack. But if you do, we want to give you extra. Increase base attack damage. First strike will be good. Augmented counter is a must. SOS power, pretty good. Damage on stun targets. 2 AP on damage to a marked target. Maybe. I like the idea of playing first as well with you. We'll just give you breaking shots. Okay? So, the last step that we're going to take here. We need to remove Mael from the party and add CL. Because CL is not as fire dependent and has her own routes. Incredible gestural hair. I do like the hat. Put the hat on. That'll be the thing that cues us into whatchamacallit. We need to take out Fire Rage, and instead we will put on maybe Ice Lance? Our goal is to get to Rock Slide, right? So we'll do Ice Lance opening. Thermal Transfer doesn't help us at all, right? We'll put on Healing Light. Immolation also doesn't help us at all. So I guess we just put on Earth Rising. But Ice Lance gives us 1 and 1, and then if we can get to Thunderfall afterwards, and then we can Rock Slide for a bunch of damage. So Ice Lance, Thunderfall, Rock Slide for you. You right now you do Quick Strike into, well, obviously you don't need from fire. That's pretty good. Dispel self status effects. Give me Perfect Break. Okay. I think we have a squad here. I think that we feel pretty good about this. When we get our first hit, let's fuck them up. Okay. Now, Focus Foretell, of course. Bonus damage from first round. Damn, they got me. Killed one, too. That's okay. We're just going to rebirth her immediately. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Quick strike. Set up turn. Damn. I'm not getting it. I'm a little too relaxed. Yeah, just do it. Damn it. I really thought I had it. We're in some trouble here. I'm literally dead next turn. Damn. Consumes burns to regain health. Interesting.
So be it.
Well, at least it consumed the burns, right? No, I think I gotta use focus for something.
Look out.
There we go.
Storm is coming.
Now we can rock slide. Wait, we don't have buffed rock slide. We will not have buffed rock slide this next turn. We still have an ice lance.
No, never.
Now we get Phantom Blade, which should apply break for us. 999, by the way.
That hurts.
Damn, Luna's base protection is burning right now. Damn, got me. That's right. Now we Phantom Blade again and hope that it actually breaks this time. Okay, we're just killed. Cool. Oh, Stesson. Energize and parry. Well, y'all tried your best. Plus 1 AP on a successful parry. That's going to be a include on everyone, I think. Oh, what's up here? Chroma?
Useful.
No. New picto. Powering tint. Healing tints also apply powerful. Oh, that's just a level up of one we already have. I do think that one's pretty good. I think that one will be especially good on CL. Excuse me. Well, the woman has gone silent. That means it's time for us to move forward and do what she...
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I
You
guess
just
I'm
had to say
lucky.
something. You just fucking... Why would you ever do that? Why in 100,000 years would you ever speak those words? And for the last one. There it is. Oh, no sign of your special Nevron. Hi, fine looking ass. Okay, well, no sign of your special Nevron or not. They had full-on trebuchets and like, oh my god, this guy disrespected.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Interesting. Concern about the amount of resources that you're spending on the trip, which is fair. Oh, hey, buddy. What's up? Crossing the damn sea was hard, but oof, I didn't expect to find a war zone brimming with Nevrons. Okay. I mean, I want to buy all this shit. Buy the important shit. A new weapon, then we fight the merchant. Who is our... We don't actually have a solo fighter. Let's solo fight with Versa. I think he still fares very well.
Impressed.
I might have changed his name from Gustav. He still fares fairly well as a solo fighter. Because we can now do Assault 0, which gets buffed. So we just have to parry this. In. Oh! Oh my goodness. That was a new attack. Sorry, friend. Okay. We're still on A. Is he stomping again? Oh my goodness. Can I parry anything with this guy? Maybe I give him the can't parry thing. You dueled me good. Have a look-sees. Obscured. Outfit for my L. Ooh. That sounds kind of banger, actually. Oh, yeah. This is like your elite hit squad. Kind of like the vest. The vest is a good vibe. Yep, no sign of your special Nevron. I'm just gonna walk over this ominously misty bridge now. Not a care in the world. Oh, you start remembering?
You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls,
But what does her wristband say? I never realized I had text on it. Fuck. It's time. Oh, never mind. He's just knocking us. We got a Balrog situation. We're gonna have to 1v1 this thing. You shall not pass. Oh god, into a fucking river of blood and bodies. Dude, come on. The poor girl's already traumatized enough. You're really gonna fight her in a fucking river of blood? Oh yeah. Bring it on. I feel like that pin on his cloak is familiar.
Fine.
60 years. Every year you send what?
Ready?
I mean, I feel like you're not sending this many every year. You know what I mean? You're sending 100 people every year, or Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa.
Not impressed.
Could have blocked that one. That's fine. that.
So be it.
So now we Ice Lance. Quick strike. Damn, I'm good. That's my go, Lune. 2 foretell applied. Now we can Thunderfall. Get a bonus damage in there as well. And you can Assault 0. Oh, I got it. Damn. I thought it was the other combo. I was getting ready to jump. That's okay, though. Do you have any moves that break? You have perfect break, but you can't use it right now.
Ready to evade.
Damn. Okay. Rebirth on our girl. She can Phantom Blade his ass for a billion trillion damage. And the break. Phase 2 maybe? Double swords. He go up to 4. I feel like we got a little lucky that he came out of much of not. I think we marking shot. Oh damn. Then the last one. Okay. Hold on. I think our audio is peaking just a little bit. Okay, so now we just need AP. We're all in a need AP situation, unfortunately. Mark into swing. Oh, yeah, it's a two. That makes sense. We're in phase 2 after all. Time for Rock Slide, right? Yeah, we have one of each. Pretty good. And we'll apply that as max as we can. Don't think that Assault 0 is going to save us here. I want to see if how many hits I can make him. Applies inverted. What does that mean?
I'm ready.
Forms of combat. Oh, I missed the last hit. Fuck. Inverted. Status effect that prevents the character from being healed. If the character is healed while inverted, they take damage. Okay, totally fine. Totally fine. We just have to get a hit in. I need one of you to be able to break it. Two hits. Got the mark. Finish. Oh. Oh. fucking sick. They're all here, baby. Oh, he takes the sword. Damn. That's fucking sick. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Oh, that could be cool. The Dualiso as well. Very sick end of that fight. Highest damage 99.99.
Well, turns out this Nevern wasn't that strong, but you did well. And fast.
We landed some insane parries in that fight. That shit's crazy.
All this is what we're fighting for.
You have to hover hand because their normal character model has more whatchamacallit. More shoulder padding. Dualiso. Level 9. Oh, it's for him. It's for Verso. Play again after a base attack. Ooh. Yes. Well, let's make sure there's nothing to grab while we're down here. Luckily, I think not. Dude, just the scale. You know what I mean? Just the scale of this game and how fucked that is. How big of an expedition was it? If Gustav were here, he would know which expedition it was.
Useful.
I'm salty about it. We gotta pull some strings to get out of here. I wonder if Spirit Lady has anything to say. I wonder if we can make our way back there. And then immediately after, putting you through some of the most fucked up shit, insane Dark Souls boss battles of all time. It's just like, hey, look, pretty flowers. Which, I mean, is aligned with the themes of the game, right? Because you're contrasting the paintress herself does the, like, is meant to create beauty is what the kid said, but something goes wrong and she creates monsters instead. I think is pretty dang notable. Is this back into the bullshit? Yes, yes it is, because that's where we found that. I want to go talk to Ghost Lady again. But I killed him. I killed the guy who you were worried about. Come on. Yeah, I think this guy is like maybe even a little thicker than Gustav. The running animation just feels so much more natural, infinitely more natural. Hearing the crows. And it's just so pretty. Make me leaning back has been detrimental to the mic's stability. So we're back. We're locking in. We're locking in. Don't worry. I'm not getting tired.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if...
crazy. Also, I think that hat put lipstick on her. I always feel so weird, even in games where there is a lot of customization. Hold on. We'll get to my rant of the day after. Edition 0, huh? This is where he buried all of his family.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Noir, they will pay.
No more dough. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family.
I'd like to formally retract my statement from previous videos calling Lune heartless.
In the next
It was a moment of passion. It's just how she grieves. It's not even necessarily that she's refusing to feel her emotions. It's just the way that she respects those that are gone is by carrying on. Ooh, the lip downturn. Their attention to detail in the nonverbal of characters is so interesting to me too. They obviously have a lot of limitations that they're playing with in terms of like the models and stuff, but I'm interested. There's so much more to see, so much more to explore, and also learn about these characters. I thought we were looking forward to a new party member relatively soon, but we're back in camp. Maybe we'll get someone.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. Like, we should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why
Go
there?
station.
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know
That
that
I
it's
don't know.
somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere.
Yes.
Interesting.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before I could get further. And I don't know much more.
Keep saying erased.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend.
He's
in
not
the
saying
Monoko station.
killed.
And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
It's interesting that he says he's traveled with many expeditions before, but it feels like he was so hesitant to like actually engage with us. I find odd. The game's so fucking gorgeous, man. I forget. Did we find another one recently?
Yeah.
3 of the 9.
How
What's
far
that?
up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
She does really love the
And
myths.
just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh, my husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Cute. Spend some time with CL? Sure, yeah. I assume we could like only spend time with one person at a time or something like that. I don't know. Verso approaches CL, who seems open to talking.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels,
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you a story for a story. Yeah, I want to hear a
trade you.
story.
A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories.
We'll share some spicy
You first,
tales.
then?
Something
Trade
unusual
wonders.
then? Straight.
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
I mean, you know,
Ooh,
something,
going
something,
straight
social
to the heavy
penetration
stuff,
theory.
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
We'll see, she says. Next few minutes, arguing over what shield the chair, continues to tease Verso, who remains evasive. Verso and Seal's relationship grows a little bit. Okay, cool.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't
Oh.
get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Yeah, spend some time with Lune too. Why not? Lune intercepts Verso as he walks by the fire.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Wait, he is an amputee also. Why is his arm made of wood?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take. As trust goes both ways, no?
Oh no, he just has wood like plating on his arm.
All right then. As a
I don't
gesture
trust
of
it.
Good faith.
I
I'll
don't
show
trust
you how
it.
to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Oh, I
Well,
got it.
you a quick study.
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
True. As a
Right.
gesture of good faith.
As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
Okay.
You're really pushing this.
She is a
I think it's
questioner.
reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Lune spends some time bombarding Verso with questions. Verso remains evasive, which pisses Lune off but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune reluctantly intrigued, and so is Verso. I love them. I love Lune so much. The interrogation over, they go back to the others. All right.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Oh, he pissed off Golgra, I guess.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Well, not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
He's a professional hugger.
She reminds me of someone.
Mael or CL?
Oh. Well.
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You the one who always says humans seem the
Well,
same
you
to
said-
you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yeah, you're so very wise.
Yep.
Verso the Wise.
Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh,
Eskia the Brave? Eskia the Brave?
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
that's why we're best friends.
The bond grows. All right, cool. Beautiful stuff. A bit more nonsense before going back to the others. Think that we are gonna write in the journal. Gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. Check up on the others. One last little interaction. That'll be the last bit for our episode here.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Jestrels for help.
You.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
So pretty.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
I think part of them spreading all the petals, I was thinking about this the other day, part of them spreading all the petals is so you don't know what the petals from the Grammage are versus just regular ones. Cuties. No keys.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her.
Like an extra layer of grieving
Yeah.
on top of the Grammage. 'Cause you don't
And
know
the
until the
Paintress
Paintress
one.
wakes up.
And I knew they weren't coming home.
I hadn't even thought about that one.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Ooh, ouch, distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Cuties. Big cuties. Dude, these camp scenes remind me so much of when I was a kid playing Dragon Age and just all of the interactions and stuff. I've heard there are some like romance options potentially in this game as well, which I think is fucking awesome. But that's going to be it for today. That is our party as it stands, and that was a Briscoe 53-minute episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube thing, because it's what YouTube is here to do, and we will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.